6 of the fantasy basketball season, and here's a few centers I would drop this week. The first guy, Frank Kaminsky of the Phoenix Suns. A few weeks ago, I mentioned him as a good ad off the wire. Here was Frank Kaminsky, but now he's injured with a right knee injury, and he's out indefinitely as well. So on the season, he was putting up pretty good numbers: 10.6 points a game, 4.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists, 2 threes a game, and 54% from the field. But now with this injury here, we haven't seen Kaminsky since November 15th, and he's taken a bad hit, no doubt about it here, after having a few big ball games early in the season as Kaminsky. We know he's a stretch 4 and a stretch 5 here, and he was helping fantasy owners in field goal percentage, scoring, and even rebounding the basketball at a decent rate. But right now with this injury, there's no reason, in my opinion, to hold on to Kaminsky, and hopefully he comes back sooner than later. But right now with the reports of no timetable for his return, it's not looking good, and fantasy owners could drop him and put him on your free agent list this week. The next center is Steven Adams of the Memphis Grizzlies. So Steven Adams, the last couple seasons, he hasn't really been that fantasy relevant, in my opinion. On the season here for Adams, 7.6 points a game, 8.3 rebounds, 2.8 assists, 51% from the field. So Adams, we know he's a good rebounder. The scoring's gone down over the last 2 seasons for him, and the last few games we really haven't seen much from him as well. November 15th versus Houston, 2 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals, 0% from the field. November 18th versus the Clippers, 2 points, 10 boards, 5 assists, a block, 25% from the field. And November 20th at the Timberwolves, 6 points, 2 boards, an assist, a block, and 100% from the field. But right now, he's not scoring the basketball well. His rebounding's been hit or miss as well here, is Adams, over the last 3 games. And right now, he's just pretty much a rebounder and a decent shot blocker. Besides that, he don't really give you much of anything else for fantasy owners. And he has been dropped in 2% of fantasy leagues. And this week, I could find better options, I think, than Adams on your free agent pool. And I would look to give them an ad over Adams this week. And the third and final center I would look to drop this week is Dwight Powell of the Dallas Mavericks of the season. 7 points a game, 5.4 rebounds, 1.3 assists, 58% from the field here for Powell. But the last few games here, we haven't seen much from him as well. November 17th at Phoenix, 3 points, 12 boards, 3 assists, a steal, a 3, 100% from the field. November 19th at Phoenix, 2 points, 4 boards, 2 assists. And November 21st here for Powell, 9 points, 5 rebounds, an assist, a block, a 3, and 57% from the field. So right here, he's been inconsistent this season, and he's only playing about 20 minutes a game. I know Kristaps Porzingis, he can time with an injury, and then Powell really have fantasy value. But right now, he's third in the depth chart pretty much. Obviously, with Maxi Kleber back, Porzingis playing well and pretty healthy so far this season. And Powell, who'll have a few games with decent stat lines, but right now he's too inconsistent for my taste in 10 and 12 team leagues, so he's definitely a center I would drop this week. So that's a few centers I would drop here in week 6 of the fantasy basketball season.